That's real. So tell me how We Love Hip Hop started. Because we kind of spoke off air about, you know, how you've been through a lot of co-hosts and this and that. So how did it start to where you are now?
Can we start from the beginning with it?
Yeah,
is that cool?
we have
even before
like
We Love
can we
Hip Hop.
start?
I mean, because you said you...
Because I got a pretty good idea
You're
of your
an
life story.
OG, not to age you, but you know.
I'm old as hell.
I'm not gonna spend too much time. I'm just gonna try to hit a few beats of your life and then
Let's go.
just try to expand, okay?
I love this.
So born and raised in Montreal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, talk to me about that.
The city that hates me.
Lived in Montreal, great city, but at the same time, there's a ceiling over there if you want to be a rapper. I grew up wanting to be a rapper.
Started in La Salle.
No, I started actually in the South Shore in Brossard, in the suburbs. Okay,
Ooh,
single parent household. So we're in the suburbs, but broke. You know what I mean? And then by the time I got into my teenage times, I'm out there stealing, doing whatever. By the time I got to like 17, I got on roads, and in Montreal.
What part of Montreal?
So I was in NDG, working in the trap spot in NDG. Like,
Oh
by the
wow!
time
Was that Côte de Neige?
no, that's like close to Côte de Neige, right? But it's a hood area down there in Montreal. Like I celebrated my 18th birthday in the trap house over there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But
Why did you turn to that life if you were in the suburbs?
He said he was broke in the suburbs.
Broke in the suburbs.
but
okay.
broke also relative because my mom tried to give me as much as she could.
Right.
But you know, you start seeing like people got the big gold chains and all this type
What
of
other
things
kids have.
I want to be a big man.
The big mans have. It's like, because the other kids will have the same shit as me.
Fantasy,
But like guys like that are already 20 years old, they got the Gucci chains and big ass brick phones and whatever was popping at the time. So I'm like, I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it was, I guess, partially greed. Now when I think about it in hindsight. But, you know, also I always wanted to be a rapper. That has a ceiling in Montreal, the French language, all that type of shit. So
And you said you're going back and forth, Montreal, New York.
Montreal and New York. I used to bring. I don't want to even. Should I get into?
Statute of limitations is that up?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
Well, shit. I used to bring burners from New York once upon a time.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Bring what, sir?
Make him repeat it again.
Indict me much?
I was gonna say, what
It's not
now?
glad. It's relentless.
We got him. See the door.
It must have been so easy before 9/11.
Yeah. Like, we used to bring them in the Greyhound and shit.
Everything was easy before 9/11. Getting on a plane, like TSA didn't exist before 9/11. You would be able to walk people to the gate. Like my aunt would tell me, you could walk your family members to the gate of an airport and see them get on like a bus. And like now you go through metal detectors and can't bring water and can't bring more than 100 milliliters. Got to take your panties off. Like it's a whole bunch of shit.
You could sneak on a plane before.
Yeah.
No one would like if you were just sneaking.
9/11 really turned up security to new levels like we've never seen before.
Yeah. So like back in the 90s, we used to bring shit from New York all the time.
Yeah.
New York is like 5-6 hours away from Montreal. So
It's a little closer, right?
way closer than going from Toronto, right? But by the time I got to my 20s, I hit my ceiling in Montreal, moved over here to Toronto, wanted to start my record label and all that type of shit, and you know, tried to do that. I managed artists for a long space of time, right? Big salute to a group named Empire. That was like my biggest group that I managed, right? One of the people that came out of that group is a producer by the name of OVO 40.
There you go.
Word.
Yeah.
So you knew 40 way
Whoa,
before.
whoa, whoa.
Maybe before 40 knew Drake.
This is like 2001.
100% before 40 new Drake.
Facts.
I don't know. I don't know how far back they go. I don't know.
No,
I don't think back to 2000.
2008 is when Drake. 2007, 2008 is around
So
the time
you used to
when they met
manage
up.
your group that OVO 40 was a part of.
Yes.
And he was the producer for that group.
Yes.
Called Empire.
Yeah.
And now OVO 40
He posts
is...
about Empire. Every once in a
Wow,
while, he'll
okay.
do like an Empire post. He'll post the first album he ever worked on, and it's like a picture of him at the table with at the end of the table with like the whole Empire crew. It's like really grainy, like King Co's type shit when King Co's was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like my dream for a while. But 2016, like I'm gonna fast forward a bit, like 2016, you know, I'm already heavy on social media. I'm already doing vlogs on YouTube, doing different things to try to still blow up the rap career. And I'm tweeting all the time. And somebody responded to a tweet and said, you should start a podcast.
But can we still rewind a little bit though?
Talk to me.
Because you're missing 10 years there where a lot happened.
Okay.
And I don't know if you don't want to talk about it.
I
or
talk
not.
about everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So around late 2000s, you cut your dreads off and go on the run.
Oh, that was actually early
He's like, I don't know what to
2000s.
talk about that.
Because
Where are you getting this info?
Because you're Friday Ricky Dread, and you used to be called that because you had dreads.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's where the dread comes from.
Yes, I used to have dreads that
And we
down to the
actually
middle
skipped
of my
Real
back.
Toronto.
Yeah, I was about to say those 2000s were like
we're
where
gonna-
you
we're gonna
made
get to the
your
pod.
stamp.
Yeah, so Real Toronto was after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2001, 2002, one of my homies got raided. Okay, and him and I we were always working together. We're always on the phone together. We're doing a lot of street shit together. So if he's being tapped, I'm thinking I'm being tapped. So when they busted his crib, I automatically went on the run.
Right.
I stopped staying at my house or my apartment. I was living at Wellesley and Young at the time, or Wellesley and Jarvis.
Okay.
Left the apartment, told my girl, yo, I can't come back for a while. Started living in hotels, cut my dreads off. I was on some
Paranoia
shit. Yeah.
Because that's
And
how
then she left
everybody
me.
knew you.
I mean, I would have done the same.
Right.
Yeah, she left me, and then I just got my own apartment and then just kept it moving.
That's
Yeah.
when you moved to Parkdale?
No, I moved to Parkdale when I first moved to Toronto. So I moved here in 1997.
Oh, wow.
And the first place I moved to was Parkdale. And I stayed there for let's say the first 6 years. Before I moved around anywhere else.
I think it's scary to be a woman in that situation.
What, dealing with a drug
Hold it
dealer?
down.
Gotta go. Like, why? If you gotta go, do I gotta go? If you gotta go, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I don't
lot of-
suggest it. No, I really don't. I don't.
Yeah.
As somebody who's been through it, I wouldn't want my daughter dealing with a drug dealer because I've had to be bailed out. I've had to be the person who's giving collect calls. You know
Someone
what
put
I'm
up a
saying?
house for you.
Yeah, my
you to
homie
get
put up.
bailed out.
Yeah, my homie put up a crib for me to get bailed out.
put
As collateral.
his crib as collateral.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Having
That's
good
a real
friends.
friend. Are you guys still friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
But just even being a woman with somebody who's dealing with a lot of shit, everything comes back on you too.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
goodness.
So have you guys all seen the Real Toronto DVD before?
I have
I
not.
have, yeah.
You have?
You spoke about this a
Oh
lot.
man,
Yeah.
that's a classic piece of Toronto lore.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen that who was on YouTube early or whatever, or who had the DVDs before that.
Yes.
So were you instrumental in creating that? Was that all you? Because I know you're one of the biggest voices on it. So
It was one of the first times I seen Toronto slang and culture really put in
to
a
Zoe
video.
who's never heard of
Yeah.
Real Toronto.
I've
what
heard of it.
that-
I just never seen
Oh,
that.
never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it. Okay.
So
For the
Real
audience
Toronto-
that doesn't know.
And the audience too.
The Real Toronto DVD is a DVD started by a guy named the Mad Russian. Big salute to Mad Russian. And he was a huge fan and still a huge fan of Toronto rap. He didn't listen to any American rap.
Okay.
Right? And he used to hit up all the rappers and just him meeting Toronto rappers. And this is back in the early 2000s where being a Toronto rapper wasn't cool.
Right.
Right? So to find somebody who was a fan of Toronto rap like that, he was able to connect with the rappers easily because we never seen that. These days, the high school kids, if they see Casper TNG or somebody walking on road, they'll spaz out. Right?
There wasn't none of that.
He was a rap super fan, so right away he put everybody's guard was down. But he'd hit me up on MSN. Yo, I want to do this.
MSN.
MSN days, right? I want to do this DVD and go out to all the different hoods and stuff because he was I guess inspired by the Smack DVDs that were already out by then, right?
I was watching
where
that too.
Smack was going around to all these different rappers' hoods, known rappers, Jada Kiss and Mobb Deep and all these different people and showing the real side. You know what I mean? It would show members of their crew that don't rap and it would show their guns and stuff. So we got inspired by seeing that. As soon as the man came through with a camera, every Toronto man said, "What camera? Ah, look at this! Look at this!"
Oh, wow.
So the DVD went viral before viral was a thing. I didn't pull out no guns on my segment. I'm the first segment.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. You opened it. So I sometimes I thought it was yours.
Nah, he filmed it.
So
he
just
filmed my
first
segment first.
Okay.
And then he would hit me up and be like, "Yo, I just went to Jane and Finch, yo, got some footage from there. Oh, yo, I just went to this block," and he would keep me updated. And then I'm on road. I'm just living my life. I didn't really care. And then he just dropped the DVD. And when he dropped the DVD, like I said, it went viral. How it went viral, because we didn't have like social media like that then.
Yeah.
It was on CP24.
The DVD, like clips from the DVD.
Yes. There was a video
Yep.
of the police chief, like they're showing the camera from the back of his head, watching a television with the real Toronto on it.
Yeah. I didn't know
Just
that
writing
part.
down
Wow.
Yeah. So it got crazy. And even like at the time, Mad Russian kind of like he went low because a lot of the men were getting locked up.
Right,
and-
because of that DVD.
Yes. And there was other ones that came before the Rap Sheet DVD, salute to those
Right.
guys. And it was the same thing on that. Mans were getting deported from that DVD.
Jeez.
Pulling out friggin' AK-47s.
What I want to know what the thought process is that when you see a camera, the first thing you do is pull out your illegal guns.
I think back then they just didn't think much of it.
Back
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Good
It's happening
point.
now, right?
Good point.
Yeah.
Still happens.
That's
still
facts.
happens now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who raised them?
Them.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They watched us, said, okay, the old heads are doing it. Unc's doing it on the DVD.
Yeah,
Why not
yeah.
me?
Cameraman scared for his life.
But the police were still watching back then now. I kind of
Yeah.
feel like they make it sound like, oh, well, now they're all tapped into social media. It's like, no, they had the real Toronto DVD back
They were
then.
watching back then. Mad guys got locked up off of that DVD.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
The guys
is
were doing
crazy.
stupid shit on the DVD. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there was one scene when these guys were like, "Yo, see this apartment right here? A snitch lives right here. See the garbage in front of his door? He can't even put his garbage out in the chute, yo, because he's a snitch. We don't let him come out of his crib." And I was like,
Oh my.
Martin,
Just move.
I remember as a kid in Saga, like that's the most dangerous I've ever seen Toronto look. You know?
Really?
Yeah, man. Just
From the
watching.
real Toronto DVD?
Yeah, just watching that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember my brother got it from like a barbershop and showed it to me. Like that's
Yeah.
where you would get it. You would get those
my
DVDs at the
cousin's place
barbershop.
isn't that dangerous, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Right
they
next
were-
to Shatas.
Yeah, they were using it in schools.
What?
Yes, to show kids like to stay away from crime and stuff like.
Yeah.
I bumped into a kid in the elevator one time. He was like, "Bro, I had to do an assignment on this shit, man." I was like, "Sorry, bro."
I need to go look this up.
Toronto
now.
Dare program, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
real Toronto lore.
it actually helped me over the years. Like when I got locked up in 2009.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so now we're gonna get to that, right?
Okay, talk
so
to me.
Real Toronto's in 2005. After that, you're kind of running wild in Parkdale a little bit.
Well, I'm not in Parkdale anymore. I'm just downtown. I'm doing my thing. Actually, I was still living in Parkdale. Yeah,
Okay,
you're right. You're right. Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're running wild downtown wherever.
I was not running wild.
No, you weren't.
I was on road. I was a road man, right?
Cool.
But I'm also managing a like multiple groups.
Yeah.
I'm putting on events. You know what I'm saying? I was very integrated into the hip hop scene.
You're
like,
trying to be Big Meech of Toronto.
yeah, well, not even just that. I was trying to be like Jay-Z, Diddy type shit. No Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But like I was,
Okay, well,
Diddy was cool at the time.
Is it
Yeah.
fair to say?
90s Diddy is
Yeah, 90s did.
And I also, not to interrupt you, I came from being a street team leader. Right? So
Okay.
I used to work contract for Warner and Sony doing street team promotion.
Do you guys all know what street team is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So let me put y'all
enlighten me.
let me put y'all youngins on the game. So once upon a time, before everybody used to just post an album and be like, "Yo, album's out."
Yeah.
Right? They used to have teams of people going around, putting up poster boards, handing out flyers. And I was cross country street team leader. So like I had people in Vancouver doing the same thing that we're doing in Toronto. We're hanging out outside of clubs, giving out flyers, not for events, for new Missy Elliott album coming out.
Yeah.
HMV.
Yeah. So like I came from that, you know what I'm saying? I went to Harris Institute of the Arts, so I came down here to do
Queen and Sherborne.
music school. It was like
Wow.
the rival to Trebas.
Yeah. Oh, that's real.
Give me
That's
some.
crazy.
Give me some artists you're like running street team for.
We did street team for Mobb Deep.
Nice.
because like that was under the Sony contract.
Okay.
Warner, I did the Missy Elliott promotion. Then we did like rock bands too, like System of a Down,
Wow.
Finger 11.
Trey's like, shit.
Like we go to Warp Fest.
Perked up.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like back then, like in the 90s, early 2000s, mainly the 90s, because like my dad was very much into like,
I was gonna bring this up.
You might know.
Street-
You might know her.
She said her
So-
dad.
no, my dad.
Now I feel
so
old.
my dad was a part of Two Black Guys.
Okay,
so,
salute.
Yeah. So, but like, I have so many things. Like, I have signed autographs from like Lauryn Hill, like John B, Boyz II Men. Like, I have so, but I'm just like, what was the time back then that it was just so easy? I'm like I said, I was so young when my dad passed away that my family was like, yo, your dad was so plugged. Cause I have just a shit ton, just like old legendary like artists that signed he always gets signed for me. I'm the firstborn.
It's Two Black Guys.
That's
That's
nothing
a
too, right?
big fucking deal.
Mary J.
fam.
Blige wore Two Black
Yes.
Guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Tupac wore. Did Tupac? No.
Yeah, I think
Tupac
those-
wore 100 Miles, but I'm pretty sure he
I think
also
he wore
wore
Two Black Guys
Two Black
also.
Guys as well.
That used to be in the Source magazine.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like anything that we would see Canadian that would make it onto an American media platform, it was like, we won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all made it.
Yeah.
Like when Cardinal got onto like to BT,
Yeah.
we all had a record deal. We all made it onto BT. That's how it felt like. That's what it felt like at the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of people that were doing it.
Yeah.
This is pre-Drake times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get a little love in America, it's like, all right, we got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always think about just like how the music industry. I'm like, yo, how the hell was he just able to just walk in these rooms and backstage and like
He was plugged.
I guess,
That
but
dude.
And also like a lot in those times too, I feel like people were still more close together.
yeah,
Like
100%.
there was rap
Unity
stars,
was-
people
yeah.
were getting rich, but like I've gone to album release parties and bumped into Dame Dash and Cameron, and
Yeah.
they're not in a VIP sectioned off somewhere. They're like on the dance floor looking for gal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Now, and I really don't know as much, but like from what I hear from my my younger co-host and shit like that, like they ain't no dance floors in no clubs.
Wait,
No.
little bit of a sidebar, but we'll get back to your story. But like, you were around when supposedly Vince Carter like changed the landscape of the clubs here.
Yeah.
When
was
bottle
outside.
service first touched Toronto,
yeah.
Yeah, I was outside. This is like 90s and shit like that when Vince Carter and them was around here.
99.
Late 90s.
99, 2000? Yeah, around there.
I was still
So
very
you
much
agree
outside.
that the fact that he changed the landscape, like he
He
changed
helped.
it from.
He
Okay.
definitely helped. Just having a basketball team, period.
Right.
That was a big deal when like
No, but I heard like the club that he had is the first one that had bottle service, and then a lot of the clubs followed suit. After.
Was it the club that he had, or did he just recommend it to a lot of clubs?
In that documentary, they
Yeah.
make it sound like that he invented bottle service in
Yeah.
Toronto. That's how
I
that
don't know
documentary
Like, are
about
they
that.
gassing it? Like,
Yeah.
But him and Tracy McGrady,
Yeah, they wanted
and
to
a
make
few
him feel-
They used to be outside in different places like Life nightclub and different people. People will know about Life on Richmond Street and different places. Like, them mans used to be there.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about, just like being more communal.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I walked up to Vince Carter before. He was an asshole, but
Really?
I was able to walk up to him.
Yeah.
Just regular, low level hip hop drug dealer guy me.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
just go, yo, what up, fam? That can't happen in 2025.
Yeah,
yeah. No.
Vince Carter's gonna be in some area, security's gonna knock you out before you even get close. Like,
Yeah.
And these mans are $1 million mans. Well, did that happen to you?
Oh, no.
Did that happen to you?
something close.
Happened to you?
Nah,
No, it didn't.
Oh,
Nah.
wait, talking about NBA All-Star
He's just
Weekend?
talking
Yeah.
about the
You're talking about Dame Lillard?
Dame Lillard.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
want to hear the Dame Lillard story. But it was like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mans are just around. You know
So,
what I'm
so the
saying?
club that Vince Carter owned was called Inside. Does that ring a bell?
That does ring a bell, but I didn't even know he owned it.
I was gonna say, are you sure
There
he
you go.
owned it?
Yeah,
or
he
was,
did. He owned it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just had to look it up.
I,
okay,
listen,
okay.
I was just a patron in these places.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I didn't even know he owned this shit.
All right, so we're gonna get back to you. So after the street team stuff, okay, I said you were running wild. How about this? You were working hard and playing hard.
Yes.
Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did that get you caught up in anything?
The playing hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to be, and actually I don't like to use the word used to be because I'm an alcoholic, right? But I haven't drank since 2010.
Salute.
Wow. So
for
you've
you.
been sober since 2010.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
Martin for that. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
real.
thank you. The thing is, I used to be very responsible, but after a certain time, I lock off the car, get to the bottle. Like 9 o'clock, start drinking till 5.
AM.
Yeah. You know, you finish a Mickey, go to the after hours, keep it going, come back.
You're going to
call the dollar bottle. Comfort Zone, not really, but Comfort Zone was a spot to go to on a Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? But there was like after hours places that mans would go to, and you know, just drink till like 4, and then come home. If you're with a gal, then you'll call the dollar bottle, get another bottle, and so
Dollar bottle back then.
Dollar bottle.
And I'm still doing
I know,
that.
I was gonna say, you still be at
Keeping
the
it alive.
office like, yo.
double the price on the Mickey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
What was the Mickey's?
Mickey cost a 2.6.
Yeah, basically,
Wow.
right? So like I was heavily drinking in those times, and that's what ended up getting me locked up
There we go.
because I came home from New York City and I went on a crazy. I was already on my bender, regular, you know, getting drunk.
Yeah.
Came off the plane, went to the club, got super sauced, came back home, some sex happened, and then I woke up. And when I woke up, I actually was still in my apartment. Fire alarm's going off. Oh. Apartment's empty. All right? So I'm like, okay, somebody was here before, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. And I called my neighbor and I was like, yo, what's up with the fire alarms? And she's like, I don't know. It's like, all right, whatever. Hang up, went back to sleep.
With the fire alarm going.
Yes.
Oh, you're different.
I was drunk. Woke up again. And when I woke up again, I'm sitting in the landlady's office. Like I don't know anything in between. I'm just like eyes open and I'm sitting in the landlady's office. Fire alarms are still going off. Now I'm sitting there, policeman and a fire chief. And I'm like, yo, what am I doing in here? Like, and why are the fire alarms going off?
Yeah.
And they're like, because the fire's in your apartment, dude.
Fire. There's a fire in your apartment.
Yes. So basically, like a lamp fell over, sparked some of my clothes on the bureau, and started just. It wasn't like more. It was more like a smoldering than actual like flames.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it filled up the whole hallway of my floor. You know what I'm saying? And I slept through the whole thing, just drunk as shit. So they took me out of the apartment, took me to the police station.
Wow.
And said, yo, we're going to go back to your apartment because we found a quantity of cocaine on your kitchen counter.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And if we go back, are we going to find anything else? I said, nah. I don't even know whose cocaine that is anyway. Right? 2 hours later, they come back to the interrogation room. What about the loaded 45 that we found in your computer tower, though?
In your computer tower.
They went digging.
They went, yeah.
searching. Well, they
I thought I
tore
was slick.
everything up.
Oh my God.
New definition of a
you know,
MacBook.
let me get a lawyer, and the rest was history. I ended up
Shit.
having to do some time.
How much time did you do?
A year.
I was gonna say that's not bad, but I
It
mean,
wasn't the worst.
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, especially
wow.
with the changes that were happening because it was a mandatory 3.5 year
That's what it is
sentence.
in America, 3 to 5 for unregistered,
Yeah, but
right?
it was 3.5 over here. They changed that recently over the last few years, but in my time, it was 3.5 mandatory.
wow.
But it was my first charge. I had no violent priors. I was able to get home on something called APR, which is Accelerated Parole Review,
oh wow.
where you get to go in front of the parole board in 1/6 of your time. Right? And then if you're able to come home on parole, then you can go to the halfway house, do the rest of your time in the halfway house and whatever. So I was able to be eligible for parole because I was like put my resume together while I was in jail, or rewrote my resume, and like I was helping other people write their resumes. Like I was using my brain. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in there like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like you guys are so happy to be here, like just like making good like with this wasted time. Where in my brain, this is wasted time. I can be doing something so much more constructive with I wrote 3 books while I was in jail.
wow.
Word.
Yeah. I have
You
time.
thought about publishing any of them? Or?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Okay.
Right. I still want to publish all 3 of them. But the thing is, I wrote them because I was doing time. I'm reading. I'm like, all right, I've read enough. Now I want to write.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just get into fights and just do stupid shit all day on the range. Like, nah, bro. Like, I want to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, that made me switch my whole mindset around. Like when I was in jail, like the night I was the night I got arrested or when I got raided, because I came home after the fire, right? I was home for 2 months and then I breached my bail in 2 months.
Oh, geez.
Right? Long story short, like the cops kicked off my door, found more coke.
Oh, my God.
So
you were still dealing coke after you already got arrested for the coke?
Yeah.
Brother.
He said,
You
yeah.
think you just stop? So hold on. Because you might not understand like the way the street works. Doesn't mean that, okay, you get caught, you just stop.
Yeah.
Like fam, like
Consignment.
there's like, what, am I just gonna go get a job because I got locked up?
Yeah.
Nah, a lot of people are like, nah, fam, we gotta get back on the road, fam. Like my customers are waiting.
Oh, my.
Got bills to pay.
Yeah. But after that longer bid, you know what I'm saying? When it feels more final, like, okay, I'm going to be wearing this orange jumpsuit for a long space of time, my brain switched. And the will to drink alcohol left my body. And the thing is, when I got raided, I was waiting for Dollar Bottle that night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They never got there. I'm there waiting, like, where the hell are these guys? And then boom, my door flies off. You know what I'm saying? But that would have been, that would have been my last drink.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Salute, man. That's inspirational.
Wow.
You know?
That's
So,
a crazy story.
Yeah. So I had to get
outside.
into the story. Yo.
Yeah. That is real.
Yeah, I
All
wrote
that's
a
a
blog
public
about
record?
it.
Because is all that public
I
record?
did my research.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a blog called A Sober MC
Okay, yeah,
that I
yeah.
used to write when writing blogs was a thing.
Yeah.
And it was just my journey of sobriety and getting back on road and being a rapper in the studio and not drinking when I used to drink. And like, it was like just stories like that. You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff, like if you search it, it's online somewhere.
Yeah. That's real.